some questions about you're at Crowley High School now?
Yes.
Okay, so do you drive to the Cade Center? Do they bus you to the Cade Center?
Transportation is free. You stay over there. We work in periods. Each period is 45 minutes, and you have 8 periods a day. 5th period is lunch. I have firefighting for 6 and 7, and then I go to science for my last period.
At the Cade Center? You
Yes,
stay at the Cade Center? Okay.
So every day, boys and girls, Matt has 8 different classes that he has to go to. So right now, you're learning those very important skills of being organized with your work, knowing where you put your work, right? It's just wait, you've only got 2 classes now. You're going to have 8 classes when you get to high school.
And I'll tell y'all.
Good job! Yay!
Right, Matthew, you done it.
Okay. I'm gonna get you in the back. That's actually a class you can take at the high school.
The pool itself is at North Crowley, or do they use some other pool?
It's used where Lockheed Martin is.
Okay. So they bus you from there to the pool. Okay.
When the Twin Towers were knocked down.
Y'all, I can't even hear to interpret. I need you to lower your voices.
Or turn them off.
That would be
Yeah.
more respectful. I'm sorry, Allie.
Okay. So when firefighters went up to the Twin Towers when it exploded and there was a big fire, how'd they take care of it?
Oh. Unfortunately, the Twin Towers was a terrorist attack, and firefighters knew going inside the building that they weren't coming out.
Yeah.
So when you go into a burning building, you put your life on the line knowing, okay, if I go in here, I'm going to die with this child on the inside, or I'm carrying them out. So on 9/11, when the building went down, firefighters just got next to an elevator shaft, because that's the strongest part of the building. But I don't know if y'all seen videos of 9/11, but very hardly anybody made it out. So it's a dangerous job, and a lot of firefighters were killed that day, but we put our lives on the line for all of you. So I'm gonna get you.
My dad's the fire chief of Edgewood Village. But I've seen a whole lot of things that he's done. Just not a whole lot. But my dad knows how it feels because he's been at that fire department before I was born.
Yeah. You.
Can you put on the suit?
I will. I'll put it on time for you guys.
Oh.
You in the back, in the green. And repeat yourself. I can hear you.
Cameron, sit down, please.
Y'all can fill those out later, guys, and we don't have
Okay, the pets. We understand going into a burning building that you all might love your dog, your cat, but it comes down to if the pet's next to the child, if we can get both, we'll try. But would you rather your dog be living, or would you rather yourself? Well, you say that. You say that. Okay.
All right, I feel like stop talking. He's not going to answer any more questions unless you are quiet, because you're being rude right now. Whoever's asking a question, please ask intelligent questions. You know, without asking him, that they're going to get people out before they get a dog out. Y'all know that. Now, if they can go back in and get pets, that's on the news all the time where firefighters go in and save animals. But that is their second priority, that they have to get the people out first. Y'all know that, so don't ask questions like that.
Okay, you in the back.
How long does it take you to get to a fire?
How long?
It depends.
Well, it's pretty much, if you call 911, it goes to dispatch. Dispatch then gets your location and everything that the firefighters need. They sound the alarm, and why we are putting on our fire equipment, they're giving us directions, what's wrong. So if you call in saying, I'm out, but my house next door is on fire, and my mom and dad are still inside, and I haven't seen them come out. When we're at the fire station, it says 2 civilians on the inside of the fire, and they're located, or they'll say their destination's unknown. If your house is next to the fire station, it doesn't take long, but if you're 15 minutes away, that's how long it takes. But calling dispatch normally takes about 2 minutes, so you just average the time between your house and the fire station, and then add 2 minutes to that.
When you get a strike if a pet dies?
Would you what?
Would you get a strike if a pet dies?
No. You would not get a strike. You in the back. No,
If it's a 100-story building, would you, if it was a 100-story building and the fire's on the 49th story, would you go to the 48th just to be safe? Like if the elevator goes down, you could just take the stairs to the next story up.
well, in most elevators, you'll see a red key, or like a red, looks like a key. That's for firefighters to use. So that key is optional if we want to lock the elevator at that floor, if you want to send it down, it doesn't really matter. When there's a fire on the 49th floor, if it's a 100-story building, normally there's going to be more than one fire department called out, and it'll be one department assigned to one floor. There's 3 different companies at firefighting, not companies like McDonald's or Burger King, but you have, it's called ladder truck. It's the one with the ladder. Squad, which is normally the ones who save children. It's the most elite to get into. And then it's just truck. And trucks ones that carry like the big tools, like the ones that you see, the Jaws of Life, and all of that. So,
Which one are you?
which one am I? I'm not in the fire department right now, but I'm training to be in squad. I'll get you 2, I promise. So you first.
I actually have 2 questions. Wouldn't it be dangerous if to walk on stairs in a fire because they can break and fall?
Most stairs are made out of concrete, and concrete can stand up to a high temperature. Those are probably the safest place to walk.
Let's say if you see someone and they tell you that someone else is still in the house and that house is, like, the door's starting to break or it's falling down, blocking all your ways to get in, would y'all still attempt to, like, break through the walls or to get in to save that person?
Yes. There's no obstacle course that can block us from getting somebody out. If there's concrete in the way, we get drills. I mean, if there's wood in the way, we carry a Halligan tool in, which is, it's one that busts the door in. It also has a point on the end that you can break walls, pry. I mean, that tool will save us. So I'm going to take one last question because I still have to go to school. So, okay.
Oh boy.
Has anybody not asked a question? Who is holding their hand up right now?
Racket Carlson Sherman.
Okay, then I'll get some more.
Which grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore in high school. So 10th grade. Okay, you're the last one.
I didn't get to say my second option.
Firefighting is not just limited to fires. If you see somebody hurt or somebody's having a heart attack, firefighters will respond to that. That's not all, but the ones who have EMTs, which I'll be going for. An EMT is, it takes to work on an ambulance, and that normally you're assigned to a ladder truck when you have an EMT. So,
Okay, I want to stress the point that he's in the 10th grade and he already knows what he wants to do when he is an adult. And that's what the Kate Center helps you realize. So they have all of these programs, and you can try them out. And then if you're like Matthew, then you'll find one that you know that is what you want to do. And so by the time he graduates from high school, he's ready to start his career with the fire department. So the Kate Center is a wonderful thing. Do you need to have good grades, Matthew? Is going to the Kate Center?
Good grades. Well, so the Kate Center, it's just like a regular class, but it's a privilege. So you can get it taken away. So if you go to the Kate Center and you take, let's say, firefighting, but you don't want to be a firefighter, you can get your schedule changed to maybe whatever you want, but let's say you're in it and you don't try, and all you do is just get zeros on every assignment and you fail. The counselors at the Kate Center will probably talk to you about getting you restricted from the campus, but on most cases, they just give you one more shot and you'll be okay.
To let you try a different.
And to get into the Kate Center, you have to at least be a sophomore, or if it's a special class that you want to take your freshman year, they allow you, but that's rare. There's only one freshman that I know of that goes. And also, there's one thing that I was going to tell you all about. It's called Global Prep. I'm going to be doing Global Prep next year. It's pretty much like homeschool, but it's at the Kate Center where you stay there all day, and you only stay at school for about 4 hours is your maximum that you have to stay. You say it's awesome, but you don't have a teacher who teaches you like Miss Tyndall or Miss Rogers. It's all online. But you see, that's the downside. But it's a really good program for those who are advanced. Maybe that class is too slow for you. Maybe you get your work done in the first 5 minutes. You can start Global Prep as soon as you get to middle school. So that's a thought that y'all might want to start thinking about, because it's a really good program. Okay, I'll take one more question. Okay, you in the back. I'm gonna get you two, both of you, because I see y'all up there forever. What made you want to be a firefighter? Well, actually, when I was a little kid in first grade, I used to just want to be a firefighter. I dressed up for Halloween as a firefighter, but I lost interest when I was, I guess, middle school. What really changed my mind was I saw a firefighter work. Saving a life is probably the best feeling you're going to get. Knowing that that person could have died and their life could have been over. But you saved them, and now they can have children of their own. They can have a job. They can work. And that's what inspired me to be a firefighter the most. You're right. Oh, you're not asking thing. Okay. Well,
Okay, let's give Matthew a hand. He's got to go.